What's going down with it, y'all? So, SmackDown was on tonight. To be completely honest with you, wasn't really feeling tonight's show. Now, I'm not going to go out here and say this was the worst SmackDown episode of all time, not even close to being that, but it just, it wasn't all that episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Honestly, I feel like the only really special thing to go down tonight was the main segment, the opening segment, and then ultimately what happened during the main event, obviously. But just to kind of give a quick rundown on what went down on this show, Paul Heyman came out to start the show off and pretty much announced that Roman Reigns, now that he's done with all the family business, he's going after, he wants his title back. And the only way to get his title back is to win the Royal Rumble. So Roman Reigns, along with John Cena, has entered the 2025 Royal Rumble. Now, Paul Heyman brought Cody Rhodes out to tell Cody Rhodes himself that. And Kevin Owens came out. Kevin Owens attacked Cody. Jacob Fatu, Tamatunga came out. They were getting ready to beat on Paul Heyman's big ass. And obviously Jimmy Uso made the save. And ultimately Cody came back. And that's how we got tonight's main event. Now, Pretty Deadly, they took on... we've all been seeing what's been going on with them and DIY. Obviously, what went down tonight, DIY did not have their back. Pretty Deadly, obviously, even confronted DIY about that and was like, "Yo, like, what are you doing? Like, why you didn't help us out? Like, what's up?" But we did see the Motor City Machine Guns take on A-Town Down, and I'd say this is probably in ring wise. This wasn't even a bad match, to be honest with you. I honestly thought the match was pretty solid for the most part. The Motor City Machine Guns won. Obviously, there was no way I saw A-Town Down getting the W. And we did see tonight also Chelsea Green, Mia Yim rematch. Chelsea Green obviously got the win. We all saw what happened at the end. And then, obviously, we don't even need to get started on what went down with Tiffany's segment. Nia came out. And Nia was like, "Yo, Tiffany, I made you. Like, I'm the reason you're in the position you're in right now." And then Naomi came out, Bayley came out, Bianca came out, and then we ultimately led to that fatal four-way match to decide who's going to face Tiffany. Now, originally heading into this, I was like, okay, whoever's going to win this is easily going to be Tiffany's first challenger for the Royal Rumble. But according to Nick Aldis, that shit is going to take place next week on SmackDown. So Bayley will be Tiffany's first title defense. Hopefully, man, it turns out to be a good one. And then I even also forgot to add on, we saw LA Knight obviously take on Shinsuke Nakamura, but it seems that LA Knight might be getting back into a little feud with Solo Sikoa and his own version of the Bloodline, because originally Tama and Jacob obviously they were thrown out the building, and LA Knight kind of pushed him out because security wasn't going to do nothing. And ultimately, well, they attacked him. But as we saw in the main event, the Bloodline won. Cody and Kevin brawled, and that's how the show ended. So, like I said, nothing really special to went down for SmackDown tonight. So that pretty much wraps it up.